Hello YouTubers, this is Amuni here today, and today I'm going to be talking about phones. So, phone that I had previously to what I currently have now. I don't know, it was just a topic that I just wanted to discuss and have on my channel and stuff, so that's why I'm doing it. So, pluses and minuses from like jumping from one to another, because since I can remember when I first got my phone to just recently, I would just get a phone that was in the $100 range or something. So something very basic, something to where I could be able to, go online to do text messaging, calls, and etc. I didn't really care much for the camera aspect. I mean, nothing extremely too fancy and so forth. But recently I decided to kind of do an upgrade for myself, not something like, it's because I think stateside or more so in the US and stuff, very popular, the iPhones and Samsung Galaxy lines themselves, which are really awesome phones. But I chose one myself that I think that I would really like, and one that was kind of similar size from what a phone I had previously. So, phone that I had previously was this one right here. It is an LG X-Charge case that I got online for it and everything, for just stuff to be able to make it easier. Prop up stand, protection, glass protector on the front of it and everything. Cricket picture still there. I kind of like that. Like, there's certain things like that I really liked about this phone. I loved the battery life on it. I think it has a, if I remember right, a 4,500 milliamp battery life. It had fast charging. It didn't have Type-C. It has a micro USB, but it still did the fast charging. Of course, the 3.5 auxiliary jack and everything else. And had it for a while. I think maybe about 2 years or so. But I wanted to get something that was a bit faster with the processor, something that could just kind of more smoother, jumping from one application to another, and decided to get this one, about same size, lengthwise a little bit, widthwise smaller. Battery itself, though, jumped down from like a 4,500 down to a 3180 milliamp battery. But both of them had the fast charge that I really like. So this one also, I mean, with the LGs, you have the option of like the double tap to look at the screensaver and then swipe up to go to the home menu. With the Sony one, you just kind of move it around. It can be able to tell in there that you're holding it, and then it just kind of pops up the time for you, the date and everything. And if you want to go to the main menu, then you either do the password type thing here, or you have a actual fingerprint scanner here in the back that you can just do to access everything. I really like that. That was one thing new that I was not accustomed to. I really do like the fingerprint scanner as an option. It has a better camera, of course. This is going to be the Sony Xperia the XZ2 phone. And other things I really like about it, so it has a Snapdragon 845. It has availability to record in 4K HDR if you want to. Of course, gives you notification if it's getting too hot, the phone, whenever you're recording 4K. But I really like those prompts, or if it detects the phone's getting too hot, then it will stop charging. I really love that. I know that's pretty standard, I guess, in phones, but for me it's new, because this is my first, kind of like flagship phone for Sony. Because Sony has the XZ2, regular size, and they have the XZ2 compact, and then now they should have the premium XZ2, so a little bit bigger, weight-wise. It has the dual cameras. Instead of 4 gigs of RAM, I think it has 6 gigs of RAM. I think it still has the same 845 Snapdragon processor for the premium one. But for me, this was just right. Weight wise, it was a bit of a weight difference, even compared to like iPhones and Samsung Galaxy phones and stuff. People were saying online, or put like it in grams or ounces, the phone, that it's a little bit on the heavy side. And I'd have to agree, from whenever I jumped from my LG X Charge to this one, it still does feel a bit weightier in the hand. Definitely agree that if you do get a phone that has like a full glass back, especially if it's not like a flat surface, it kind of like has like a little bit of a convex to it shape in the back, or kind of like a little tiny but not really that noticeable like bulge to the back, where it's supposed to be more, I don't know, I think Sony was saying something on their discussion on this, ergonomic or something like that, better feel in the hands, that they built it that way. I don't know, but I would get a case for it. If not, you put it on a countertop, this thing can be like a little spinner. It's very smooth, which is great, but at the same time can be dangerous if you have it on a flat surface, and it can just fall to the floor. Has Gorilla Glass all around it. Has a kind of a curved screen. Yeah, it does have a curved screen, of course, for the front of it. Let's see here. Yeah, 19 megapixel for the back camera. I think 5 for the front. But I like the color for it. It's kind of strange, because they were saying that the color for it itself is supposed to be a deep sea green color. But in my opinion, honestly, from, you know, removing the cover, to me that looks more like a blue instead of a deep sea green. The picture online that they show it to on their website looks to me different than what it is in actual person, but that really didn't matter much to me. I like the color blue more so than green anyways, so even if it is called deep sea green, I mean, to me it looks more blue. That's why I kind of got this case for it as well. Good grip for it on the edges too for the case. But all around, I've really enjoyed this phone a lot. Got it maybe a month or two ago, and have all my main applications and stuff that I like to use. So of course, like, let's see here. It's probably super duper bright. I'm gonna try to zoom in. But yeah, YouTube, PlayStation stuff, Google, music, games, Switch, application, Netflix, GameStop, Best Buy, recording, GameEye for kind of, it does inventory for my games and stuff that I have for my different consoles that I kind of keep track of, so that I don't buy the same game twice by accident, just in case. Other stuff here. This comes pre-installed, the AVG protection, so it can be able to scan how your Wi-Fi is doing in your household. If there's anything that's slowing down your phone, it can help to eliminate a lot of that stuff. You get like a demo mode for it, and if you want to buy the full version, you can. But yeah, this is pretty much it here. But besides that though, I mean, whenever I get a phone, I always make sure to put like a case over it, a glass protector. Normally whenever I'm working and stuff, I'll just put it in its holster, and I can just put my belt through it, or if I'm too lazy, then I'll just attach it to my belt through here if I want to. It's just really nice and convenient magnet right there. I think my old phone could fit in here too, actually. Let me see real quick, even with the case on it. Kind of sticks out from here more, but it still technically does fit in there too. Kind of still use the old phone for like an MP3 player at home. I like how long the battery lasts on this one because of the 4500 milliamp battery. So I need to take a lot of my other phones, my older phones and stuff, and just recycle those. I still have them in my drawer. But yeah, I don't know. This was just a video that kind of showed, like, I mean, pluses and minuses. This one had a better battery than, of course, this one, but then this one, of course, is not going to be as fast due to the processor, the RAM that this one has for it. Other features like I was saying, the fingerprint reader itself, I love that. On the back camera, the 4K, just to do that leisurely for like family photos, outdoor videos and stuff. I really like that a lot. Even though it's a little bit weighty, it's not too bad for me, honestly. Whenever you watch Netflix, this is one of the devices that supports HDR through Netflix. I really like that. And let's see. I'm trying to see if I touched down on pretty much everything else on it. Of course, it doesn't come with a 3.5 auxiliary for it, but it comes with an adapter piece for it if you still want to use that for wired setup for headsets and stuff. But yeah, I've just been having a good time with this phone and stuff, and hasn't been really giving me any issues whatsoever. So this will be a phone that I'll be using for a good like two years or so, maybe before I decide to upgrade or switch to something else. But yeah, just to kind of, because curious, just to kind of see like what type of phone do you guys have. Is it like an iPhone or a Galaxy or something else in general, like a Sony, LG? I don't even know if I'm pronouncing this right. Huawei, some type of whatever other phone brand. There's some other ones too that I've already forgotten besides Nokia, BlackBerry. Yes, BlackBerry's still around. I don't know, but yeah. What do you guys think about flagship phones in general, or do you prefer just having more of a, you know, an economic phone and stuff? Because that is perfectly fine. That's kind of weird though that the camera, I think the camera sees this case more as a blue, but really in real life this is purple, not blue. The lighting in my room is a bit low if it looks blue, the case, but it's more of a purple color. Just can't capture the blue for some weird reason. But yeah, I'm just gonna pretty much probably end this video, because if I don't, I'll probably just keep rambling and rambling. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and it really didn't have much of a purpose, honestly. I just wanted to talk about it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video nevertheless, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye guys!